Samsung's front-load washers and dryers win people over with their high-end technology and powerful clean. Today we'll cover what makes Samsung machines great and take an in-depth look at their current laundry lineup. Stick around until the end and we'll give you our top expert recommendation for the series we think is best for most people, and we'll also share the one reason why Samsung might not be right for you. Hi, this is John with Designer Appliances, New Jersey and New York's premier appliance showroom. Finding appliances that fit your budget and lifestyle shouldn't be difficult, but browsing the hundreds of identical-looking options while cutting through confusing technical jargon like Samsung's multi-control and OptiWash can be overwhelming. That's why, as the experts, we're proud to have helped thousands of customers just like you make a confident selection while avoiding costly mistakes along the way. So what makes Samsung front-load washers and dryers so great? In only about 10 short years, Samsung has grown from nothing into one of the top 2 washer-dryer brands in the US by number of appliances sold. How? It successfully piggybacked off the popularity of its other product lines, like smartphones and TVs, to appeal to a younger, more tech-savvy consumer. But does being popular and innovative correlate to being a good brand to consider for your home? Let's start with the good. Samsung's done a great job of integrating smart Wi-Fi functionality into the majority of its washers and dryers. I know some of you likely roll your eyes when it comes to all this added technology, as it's just another thing to break, so luckily Samsung still does have a few unconnected appliances in their lineup. But I'd argue Wi-Fi is a must-have feature in a washer and dryer. With the Samsung SmartThings app, you can start a load of laundry and get notifications when it's done, all from your phone. Have you ever forgotten to move your wet clothes out of the washer? Even after just a few hours, they start to get smelly. The Smart app will notify you when the load is done and starts to send you reminders if you forget to unload it. The SmartThings app itself is thoughtfully designed and responsive and lets you control all of your smart-enabled Samsung devices, from TVs to enabled devices like washers, dryers, doorbells, and light bulbs. So if you're already invested in the Samsung ecosystem, it's really nice how everything all works together. Samsung smart appliances work with its Bixby voice assistant, so you can speak to your washer to start a load or ask how much time's left. Luckily though, you can also switch out to using either Amazon's Alexa or Google Assistant instead, which we find to be a bit more accurate and less annoying to use than Bixby. The washing and drying performance on Samsung tends to be very good, and as an added benefit, Samsung has a unique drum design that has smaller drainage holes, so your clothes are less likely to snag and get damaged. These are some of the most gentle washers, so if you have a lot of nicer expensive clothing items, Samsung's a great choice. We also hear from customers that cycles like bedding and waterproof on certain machines make linens and other bulky items less likely to get tangled up in a wad, which is a common issue with other brands. Another great thing about Samsung is they go on sale a lot, particularly around the holidays. So if the top of the line models are out of your price range right now, keep checking back for deals, especially around the major shopping holidays like Memorial Day and Black Friday. Samsung isn't all great, however. For starters, the chime when the laundry is done is polarizing. Some people love it, others hate it. Pro tip, you can turn it off. More seriously though, if you look around, you'll notice Samsung has a lot of questionable reviews about its customer service. So if you do have an issue, and hopefully you won't, it can be very difficult to find a servicer in your area that can competently fix your problem. Samsung doesn't have its own factory service, instead outsourcing service to third-party companies. And this is especially true if you buy from a big box home improvement store or electronics store. This isn't unique to Samsung. Many other brands have the same issue, with the exception of GE in the laundry space, which is one of the last brands to have its own factory service in most areas. For a quick test, use Samsung Service Locator and put in your zip code. See the companies that pop up and look at their reviews. If they have good reviews, you can probably feel good that if you ever do have a problem, you'll get quality support. But my main recommendation would be to buy from a good retailer that will support you even when the brand can't or won't. Think your local appliance store or Designer Appliances if you're in New Jersey and New York. A good retailer can in some cases perform the service themselves or point you to a reliable, independent servicer in your area. Have questions yet or need help deciding? Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and check out the description for more information about our top pick. Now that you have a better understanding of what makes Samsung's front-load washers and dryers unique, let's break down the different series available. Model numbers can feel overwhelming at first. To figure out what series a Samsung washer or dryer belongs to, just look at the numbers in the middle. The other letters simply indicate other aspects of the model, like the washer type, color, and special features. Samsung offers 3 different types of washers and dryers. They're full size, flex wash, and apartment size. For this video, we'll cover mostly the full-size lineup since it's the most popular, but we'll put links in the description below for more in-depth videos on FlexWash and apartment-size models. These full-size models have a capacity starting at 4.5 cubic feet. In household terms, that's plenty of room to wash a king-size comforter. Samsung also makes two more even generously sized 5 cubic foot models. The WF45T6000 is Samsung's entry-level full-size washer with 4.5 cubic feet capacity and retails for about $799. Bring on that king-size comforter, this machine can handle it. Like all of Samsung's full-size washers, it has the latest anti-vibration and diagnostic technology, the drum that's gentler on fabrics, and a self-clean cycle specifically designed to prevent mold by targeting areas of the tub where moisture and detergent residue can build up. If you've used a front-load washer and noticed a funky smell, you know why that's so important. Bacteria and mildew can develop in the gasket, and that makes the door watertight, leading to a stinky result. Samsung says Clean Plus eliminates 99% of that odor-causing gunk. Even better, your washer will remind you to run this cycle every 40 loads. Bear in mind that Samsung still recommends leaving the door and detergent drawer open between cycles to keep your machine smelling fresh. With this machine, you'll get 10 basic wash cycles, no steam clean or sanitize, which we find that many people want, especially if someone in the family has allergies, but it does have a setting that we find extremely useful, delay end. This feature, standard on all Samsung washers, lets you schedule when you want the load to complete. Put your clothes in the washer before heading out of the house and set a delay to finish the cycle right before you get home. It also has a 22-minute quick cycle that gets everyday clothes clean. It comes only in white, but if a fancy exterior and extra cycles aren't important to you, this model is a good, reliable choice for getting the job done. It can be paired with a matching 27-inch riser or 27-inch storage pedestal for easier access or ADA compliance, or stacked with a matching dryer to save space. On that note, these machines are closet depth, which means they're designed to fit into most laundry closets. Just keep in mind you'll need a minimum of 40 inches in depth for installation. The units themselves are only about 31.5 inches deep, but you need that extra space in front and back. Be sure to measure your space carefully. If you're extremely tight on space, LG's units are about an inch shallower and also require less extra space in the rear of the installation. We'll link to our LG review in the description below. Next up is the WF45R6100. For only $100 more at $899, you get a steam wash cycle and your choice of 2 metallic finishes in addition to white. This model has all the same features of Samsung's entry-level front loader, including quick wash and delay end, plus a steam setting. Steam is excellent for loosening stains, killing dust mites and other allergens, and sanitizing your clothes and bedding. Its matching dryer, available from $899, also has steam to help reduce wrinkles and quickly refresh a garment. When it comes to steam, we like to set the right expectation. Most people have this vision that their clothes will come out of the dryer perfectly pressed, like you just picked them up from the dry cleaners. That's really not the case. Steam may reduce some wrinkles, but certainly not all. Do you currently have a steam dryer? If so, do you actually use the function? We find most of our customers don't. Let us know in the comments. If you want to make a style statement in your laundry room, it may also be worth a little more each for an elegant platinum or champagne finish. At $999, the WF45R6300 gives you integrated Wi-Fi and additional wash cycles, and adds Samsung's convenient super speed 30-minute wash setting. If you do a lot of laundry that's more than lightly soiled, we're thinking about you, parents of toddlers. Super speed alone may be worth the upgrade. It lets you wash a full load of laundry in just 30 minutes. This machine also has 2 additional wash cycles, including active wear for your gym clothes and your choice of one of more than 11 that you can download. Because it's Wi-Fi enabled, you can remotely start, stop, or schedule a cycle, get end-of-cycle alerts, and more on your smartphone using Samsung's SmartThings app. It also responds to voice commands from Alexa, Google Assistant, and Bixby, Samsung's own voice assistant. You can choose from white, champagne, or a handsome black stainless fingerprint-resistant finish. The matching dryer is available from $999. For $200 more at $1199, the WF50R8500 is a jump up in capacity to about 5 cubic feet. We'll also remind you again to measure for this guy. It's about 2 inches deeper than the ones we've talked about so far. It has all the great features of the WF45R6300, including super speed, plus a little more room in the tub. If you normally fill your washer to the brim, this will give you some extra breathing room. We also love that this model introduces an interior drum light. You'll never miss a sock in the back again. However, it comes only in fingerprint-resistant black stainless steel, which is pretty sleek. But if you were looking for champagne or platinum or even white, you're gonna have to stick with a 4.5 cubic foot model. The matching dryer, which starts at $11.99, has a sensor in the vent to monitor for any lint buildup there. Upgrading to the WF50 A8600 for an additional $100 at $12.99, you'll get a slew of additional high-tech features. Want to stack your washer and dryer? You'll also have easier access to the control panel. This machine has an even faster 28-minute super speed setting. Its matching dryer also is the first in Samsung's lineup with Speed Dry, a 30-minute setting, so you can do a normal load start to finish in under an hour. It also has an extra energy-saving wash cycle, Eco Cold Wash, for a total of 13, along with several unique steam settings and a denim setting. The control panel has an AI-powered smart dial that learns the features you use most often and queues them up for you, and a touchscreen with an integrated smart care diagnostics. Speaking of that control panel, this machine is the first in Samsung's lineup with multi-control. It's a smart feature that lets you control the matching dryer from the washer control panel. If the controls on a stacked dryer are usually too high for you to reach, you'll love this. The matching dryer is available from $12.99. The washer also has Clean Guard, which means that the diaphragm, aka door gasket, door handle, control knob, control panel, and detergent box are made of antimicrobial materials, so they shouldn't get stinky or moldy. It's also where Samsung steps up to CEE Tier 3 energy efficiency. In addition to fingerprint-resistant black stainless steel, this series is available in ivory. The WF50 A8800 for an additional $200 at $14.99 is where Samsung introduces its auto dispense system and OptiWash. This is Samsung's top-of-the-line full-size option. We love auto dispense, and if it's in your budget, this is one of our favorite new washing machine features that we recommend to all of our customers. Here's how it works. Pull out the detergent tray, and you'll see two large reservoirs, one for detergent, the other for fabric softener. These hold enough for about 20 loads of laundry. Other brands that offer auto dispense only do it for detergent, so having fabric softener is a huge differentiator for Samsung. This feature saves you from the mess and strain with pouring a heavy jug of detergent every time you do laundry. The related OptiWash feature automatically senses the soil level and adds more detergent and wash time as needed. As with the previous model, this one also features multi-control, which as we already mentioned gives you easier access to the controls if you're stacking the washer and dryer, and it has an extra wash cycle option for a total of 14. It only comes in fingerprint-resistant brushed black, and its matching dryer is available from $14.99. Are you on Instagram? Follow us at Designer Appliances to see real-life laundry room renovations and get ideas to make the most of your living spaces. Now that you have a better understanding of Samsung's laundry offerings, let's talk about which model we recommend for most people. We find that the WF45 R6300 is the best overall value for most people and comes in at under $2,000 for the pair. It has plenty of capacity at 4.5 cubic feet, and what Samsung's known for, its Wi-Fi capability. If money's no object, we'd have chosen the WF50 A8800, which also comes in at slightly under $3,000 for the pair. We've said it multiple times, but the auto dispense system is a major convenience. Also, if you're just stacking the units, the multi-control interface on these units is a game changer, especially if you're shorter and would normally have to stretch to reach the top controls of the dryer. When we recommend a product, we want you to have the full picture before making your decision. So what's the one reason why a Samsung front-load washer and dryer might not be a good fit for your home? Samsung is great for people who want to get notifications about their laundry on their smartphone. But if you can't be bothered to set up the app, the tech features may not be valuable to you. Overall, we wish Samsung offered a wider variety of colors on all their models. If you don't like matte black but want the top-of-the-line machine, you're out of luck. We've also noticed, based on online feedback, that customer service at Samsung can be hit or miss. We found that Samsung's service network is relatively good in and around our showrooms in New Jersey and New York, but if you live outside a metro area, you may want to ensure there's a good local service before you commit. So now that you have a better idea of if Samsung's right for your home, before making your purchase, we recommend watching our video on how to measure and select the right model for your space. Because over the years, we've seen it all, from appliances not fitting through the front door to customers ordering an electric dryer when they actually needed gas. If you're in New Jersey or New York and ready to make a purchase, our team of experts would be happy to help. Visit us online, give us a call, or stop by one of our showrooms to get started. Which Samsung feature impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel where we provide helpful tips and advice that will make you an educated appliance shopper.